Hello everyone, hope you're doing fantastic. So today I want you to reflect on what success means to you. Is it getting good grades or reaching your new personal best, or is it reconfiguring your self-identity, or it's really just showing up every day for a week? So if you're motivated by things or maybe events or glory or fame, you're not motivated at all, because that's not motivation. You're not really motivated to achieve something until you want it so bad as you want your next breath. And you got to really have that thirst to be better than yesterday. So I want you to really ask yourself, what will it take for you to get some of that things that you want? So for you to really get that, you've got to invest in yourself. You got to work on yourself on a consistent basis. Spend more time on yourself than what you've been spending. So many distractions nowadays. There are Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp videos, all these Netflix. There's so many things that is distracting you and keeping you from being successful. But just know that you will never realize your potential when you become distracted by unimportant things in life and never ever have time to do those things that you need to do to work on yourself. And time is fleeting, because if you don't do it today, you're going to procrastinate. Tomorrow you'll do it, but it never happens. Okay? And also you need to say no to lots of distraction, even to people who are taking your time. It's your responsibility on who you're going to allow or not allow in your life, and what energy or who you're going to give your energy to. And really saying no, it's an art. Learn it and apply it in your life. And yes, you don't have to lie, you don't have to make excuses or over justify yourself or feeling guilty. Just simply say no. You can't today. Say no, it's a complete sentence. And say no to things that don't bring you peace or happiness or health. And start saying yes to things that matters to you, things that help you to evolve, to grow. And right now you are creating your own invention. You are the director, you're the one writing the script, and you decide whether your life is a smash hit or a flop. Okay? And there'll be lots of negative thoughts, the inner thoughts that's going to come in your brain that is going to tell you, no, you can't do that. Just let go of all those inner talk going on all the time. Shut down the critical voice inside you that says you can't do this or you're not good enough. And don't fight it, because the more you fight something, the more you're going to get it. Just observe it. What is it trying to do? What is the message behind? And once you do that, it's going to make its exit. Okay? And you will fail in life when you refuse to listen to your own inner voice. When you keep on listening to friends, to family, to neighbors who doesn't want you to succeed in life, who doesn't want you to be better than them. Okay? So you gotta listen to your gut, to your intuition, to your body. Okay? That voice in your head is consistently making assumptions about everything it sees, everything it hears, which may or may not be true. And it's not always telling the truth, is it? Can you be 100% sure that what you're thinking right now, is it true? I don't think so. So be careful of what you tell yourself, because it will make you stronger or it's going to tear you down. And instead of suppressing the voice of your inner child, just say, I hear you. We'll work for it. It's okay. It's going to be all right. Don't worry. You're safe right now. Okay? So empower yourself every day, because no one can actually save you. You got to save yourself. And really stand up for what you believe, and do not compromise on your values. You can't stop thinking. The monkey mind is gonna always jump from one branch to another, right? But you can just pause and be aware that you're having these monkey mind. You're having these negative thoughts. And it's okay to know or to not know what is the answer to every question. They will come to you when you're ready to receive them or when you least expect them. Okay? And by thinking too much, you create issues or problems that are not really there. So stop thinking, stop overthinking, and start taking more action. Start working on yourself, not against yourself, for yourself. Okay? It's you against you, you versus you. And the enemy, it's not outside, it's here. It's here that you have to look at. And stop this inner battle. Don't allow your brain or your mind to just bully your body. You need to stop it. Stop beating yourself up. You've done enough for today. And it's okay. Sometimes you'll get scared. You may be thinking that if your mind go blank on you, it's okay too. Instead of being fearful, just get excited. Okay? Feeling scared from time to time is entirely human. We are pre-wired to experience the rush of adrenaline and cortisol that gets us ready to defend ourselves or run when we perceive an attack or when we perceive a threat. It's a survival mechanism that tells your brain to pay close attention and your muscles to prepare for danger. And it has been critical to the survival of the human species. However, we're not often faced with life or death situations in our lives, right? So our neutral response to rejection from a harsh look from a teacher or a boss or a critical remark from somebody is just the same response that we have when we are faced with a mortal threat. So our environment, our conditions are very different from primitive humans, but our biology is virtually unchanged. So this fear of judgment that you have, what people are going to think about you, you got to stop it now. Fear of the unknown. Will I be successful? What if I don't succeed? What will people think of me? What will people think if I fail? How will I cope with this? It discloses a very human desire for control and our obsession with avoiding loss or failure. So even when our track record indicates we'll very likely succeed in our effort, we tend to focus on failure because we are pre-wired. Our brain are wired to keep us safe, okay? It's not to make you happy, okay? And the question is, how can you interrupt this cycle and focus on the positive results that you wish to create? And even better, how can we shift fear to excitement? So the key to changing our emotions is to identify when they appear and to notice that the thoughts that you're having about the situation, is it like a threat or not? Okay? So all these questions that happens, that you make up in your mind, I want you to just be aware of it. Observe it. Don't fight it. Don't resist it. The more you resist, the more it will persist. Okay? What more positive thoughts could you have in a situation where when you are facing like your partner is very angry, and how do you keep your calm? How do you not allow yourself to be angry? Okay, how can you just keep your composure? This is what we're going to talk about in the next video. Okay, when you get angry, how can you not let it affect you, and how to use coping mechanism or coping statement so that you don't allow all this anger to ruin your day. Okay, and remember, fear is a normal part of life. Whatever you're fearful, you need to face it. What you do with that fear and how well you shift fear to excitement determines how well you are able to see the opportunity in every moment. And to act in a fearless way, you need to acknowledge, you need to face it. Change the story that you're telling yourself about what that fear represents, what does it really mean, and choose a path that is focused on possibility or on positive outcome. And after all, what you focus on grows. You focus on fear, you'll get it bigger. You focus on positive stuff, this is what's going to happen. So just know that it's okay to feel scared sometimes, but don't allow the fear of losing be stronger than the pleasure of winning. Okay? So I want you to think right now, what would you do if you were not afraid? If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do? So listen to what you say to yourself every day when you wake up till when you go to work. What are you saying? All this self-talk. I want you to just listen to yourself, all this inner self-talk. Is it helping you to grow? Or is it like disempowering you? So what disempowering stories are you telling yourself every day? And how can you turn those disempowering stories into empowering ones? How can you reframe your life stories? How can you really feel more empowered? So you just need to start changing disempowering stories into empowering ones, and create uplifting stories. And know that your mind is always observing you. If you want your mind to start telling positive stories about you, just go out and do something positive. Do you want your mind to tell you that about what a good person that you are? Just go out and help people. Do something out there. Do you want your mind to tell you the stories of like perseverance? Just think of a goal that you gave up because things got tough, and just take it up again. And stay with it until you succeed. Okay? Don't give up that idea because somebody told you that you would not be able to do it. Do you want your mind to tell stories that make you sound daring and adventurous? Go on an adventure. Always be on the lookout for opportunities to create positive stories about yourself and also about your life. Okay? So this is it for today. And I wish you happiness, peace, abundance, and you take good care of yourself. Stay happy, stay safe. Thank you. Bye-bye.